Ladies and gentlemen, speed enthusiasts and thrill seekers, welcome back to the edge of your seats. Brace yourselves for heart-pounding police chases, the relentless defiance of law-breaking drivers, and the high-stakes takedowns of dangerous criminals by our fearless officers. The adrenaline is pumping, the tension is rising. Are you ready? Let's dive into the action. On September 5th, 2022, as Georgia police patrolled the streets of Torch Hill, their attention was suddenly seized by a car with dark-tinted windows, locked in a high-speed street race against another vehicle. Without hesitation, officers sprang into action. The police relentlessly closed in, applying intense pressure on the fleeing vehicle. They executed a pit maneuver in an attempt to bring the chase to an end, but the suspect, defying all odds, managed to regain control and continue escape. Finally, with precision and determination, the police executed a flawless pit maneuver, bringing the high-stakes chase to an abrupt end, restoring order to the chaos that had gripped the streets.
Hands! Let me see your hands! Open the door! Open the door! Hands! Get off guard! Get off guard! Get on the ground!
The reckless driver was now out of options. No more room to run, no chance to resist. The police swiftly subdued him, taking him into custody to face the full force of the law.
What the fuck, bro?
Ran from you?
Yes, sir. Fuck, man.
Guess you didn't have anything on him? No ID, nothing like that?
I hadn't even got that far. Alright, what's your name, sir?
Camonte Brown.
Say it again?
Camonte Brown.
Alright, say it one more time.
Camonte Brown.
Brown?
Yes.
M-O-N-T-E?
In Tampa, Florida, chaos erupted as a massive illegal street takeover brought the city to a standstill, forcing law enforcement into action. Engines roared and tires screeched as several vehicles fled the scene, igniting a high-stakes police chase through the streets. With overwhelming numbers, the police swiftly split up, executing a relentless pursuit with unwavering determination, ensuring that no suspect could escape their grasp.
I got a red gas tank and wide body. Romeo Hotel, South Traffic for
For the red car involved in the violation, even when completely surrounded by police vehicles, the driver stubbornly tried to force his way out in a desperate attempt to escape. But the officers were relentless. They gave him no chance to flee.
You got it? I got past it. Get it clear! 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 On the ground!
The defiant driver was finally forced to surrender, subdued by the police. His reckless actions, along with those of the other violators, would come at a steep price. They would all face the full force of the law.
Hey, behind the back. That's up to me, okay? It's more of a wolf there. Get up. Yep. Well, let it
Yeah, you're going eastbound Black Knoll. The one that's in front, the one that's zero behind.
Huh?
What's your question, big guy?
I said, so can you tell me what the charges is? Why can't I get
Right now
it?
you're going to jail for street racing and fleeing to a loo.
Why can't I get any tickets, sir?
Because you ran from the police.
Sir.
You got to make better decisions.
Alright, good pick, good pick.
On a routine patrol one fateful evening, the Clayton County Police received an urgent alert. A wanted criminal was on the move, driving recklessly through the streets. Without hesitation, officers sprang into action, intercepting the vehicle to confront the suspect head-on. The suspect initially stopped the vehicle, but, without warning, suddenly slammed on the gas and sped away. This reckless escape only further confirmed he was indeed the wanted fugitive.
I got you. It'll be Richard Road, coming up to Webb Drive. Gonna be taking the left onto Webb Drive. No traffic. Gonna be making a right onto Rodney Road, left on Rodney Road. I did spike his tire.
The chase raged on for hours, fueled by the suspect's relentless desperation. Yet no matter how fiercely he tried to escape, the police remained never losing sight for even a second.
Are we gonna be on Ryan Road coming out to Rock Cut Road? Gonna be turn on Ravenel Road. Are we gonna be making a right onto Rock Cut Road? Going eastbound. Vehicle.
The high-stakes pursuit finally came to a dramatic end when the police executed a flawless PIT maneuver at the perfect moment. The suspect's vehicle spun out of control, and within seconds, officers moved in, overpowering him with precision and force. At last, he was in custody, destined to face justice for his crimes.
We're making a right on.
Left onto Ward Lake Road. That one vehicle in the right way.
Alright, good pick.
Why was he shooting at me?
On September 10th, 2024, the Arkansas State Police received an urgent request for backup from the Saline County authorities regarding a high-speed fugitive on the run. Without hesitation, they locked onto the target and launched a relentless pursuit.
Behind it on boat camp, coming up to, I think it's Mickey Lane.
The vehicle was speeding a staggering 45 miles per hour over the limit, racing toward Little Rock and posing a serious threat to public safety on the streets.
Well, we're headed kind of northwest on Marsh Road. I thought right. Lost 2 tires, so you gotta be careful because it's about out of control.
Y'all might be able to make it to the life detection side instead of there.
Coming up to Adobe. I think we're going to have some time to pull that police.
The turning point of the high-stakes chase came on a deserted stretch of road where the police executed a flawless pit maneuver, bringing the fleeing vehicle to a dramatic halt.
TV out.
on the fucking ground! Now!
I didn't do nothing.
Get your hands behind your back!
Yes, sir. What were y'all shooting at me for?
115, 115.
Get out of the fucking car now! Get out of the car now! Get out! Get out of the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Give me a cup.
Stand by and we'll get a...
What were y'all shooting at me for?
After the incident, the driver swiftly surrendered to the authorities, his defiance vanishing the moment his escape came to an end. Perhaps now he would come to regret his reckless actions.
Why was he shooting at me?
Why were you running?
Because he started shooting at me. I pulled over to see what he wanted. He started shooting at me. See what you did in my car? Where? Get in. Oh.
On April 15th, 2023, the Florida Highway Patrol received an urgent call for backup. A dangerous drug trafficker was speeding down the highway. Officers sprang into action, determined to bring the criminal to justice. Despite being pursued by a massive police force, the criminal stubbornly refused to surrender to fate, determined to make his escape at any cost.
You're clear behind, but watch the speed.
The turning point of the chase came when the criminal made a daring move, accelerating in a desperate attempt to outrun the police. Seizing the moment, they executed a precise pit maneuver, bringing the high-stakes pursuit to an abrupt end.
I got you. Watch the money. Watch the money.
With no escape left and the police closing in, the criminal had no choice but to surrender. Justice had prevailed. The officers had successfully apprehended their target, bringing the relentless pursuit to its rightful conclusion.
1138, we've got 2 detained.
Good boy, buddy. We're going to get it. We'll get your money. Yes, sir. Get in there. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
1138, we've got 2 detained.